G'day YouTube, Down to Bricks here. Today I'm bringing you my UCS collection. Some would say it's a long overdue update. Couple of quick things. It's actually going to be a bit of a difficult video to film. I've tried to get as much light in here as possible to show the sets off, so at times we may be looking at the lights a little bit, so I do apologise for that. The other thing is UCS, Ultimate Collector Series. What does it mean? It has got a little bit confusing over the last few years. The lines have blurred a little bit, and I was going to talk about it in this video, but I actually think it's a very interesting topic and something I probably need to put a little bit more time into, so I might save that up for a What's Up Dub episode. So what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. So what are we going to see today? Well, UCS collection. This is my collection. This is what I deem as my ultimate collection. So you're going to see a few things a little bit different to what you have in the past, and it's not all going to be Star Wars. So why don't you like and subscribe? Let's go. Well, where to start? I can't really say I have a favourite stand, but I am drawn to the dark side. So let's start here, shall we? And we'll go straight up the top. And we do have the TIE Fighter, Vader's TIE Advance, and the TIE Interceptor, which is a custom design. The wings are a custom design anyway. I will put all the information of these sets down in the description. And then we have the UCS Venator down on the next shelf, and I talked about that in the videos, how I was going to swap some parts out, so that's all been done. So very happy with it now, and I did actually lift it up as well, so it's now standing a little bit higher. I did talk about putting some little risers on the feet there to lift it up, but I actually changed it on the chassis and extended it that way, which was a bit tricky to do, but I think it does look better standing a little bit higher. And we have Darth Maul, my latest addition to the collection. And I don't know why I waited so long to add this, because it is absolutely beautiful. He is one ugly, yeah, you know what, but he's so ugly. He's beautiful, isn't he? That is absolutely fantastic. Now the Venator did knock the Stardestroyer down the shelf, so it's down here now. Another fantastic set, along with the AT-ST, and down the very bottom we have the Super Stardestroyer. Now, not too happy really about putting anything on a bottom shelf, but I actually think this set looks really good down here, because you get to see all this detail on the top, whereas if you put it on the top shelf, all you're going to be looking at is the underside of plates, and really, who wants to see that? So I do think it's a pretty good spot for it down here. It is a very nice set, that one. Let's just continue having a bit more of a look at this unit. Fantastic, aren't they? And up the top, really love the look of those up there. I think that is fantastic. All the horns on Maul, it is very, very cool. I just walked into a shelf. So let's go along here and leave the dark and head towards the light, and we have this stand here. And this time we might actually start at the bottom. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do or how I'm going to arrange these, because I may put my idea for this shelf up on here and move those down to the bottom. Not too sure yet, but what I'm going to do here, I'm going to build a little Hoth scene. So I'm going to get all my Hoth sets. I'm going to build a little battle scene on that shelf. Well, like I said, I might move it up onto this shelf, so it's not going to be UCS per se, but I think that would make a great little scene to have there. So I have just put a AT-AT down there just to start with, and of course I do have the Assault on Hoth set to add as well to the rest of my collection. But let's keep going with the sets. We have Obi-Wan's Interceptor here. That's a cool build. One of my newer sets as well. The Naboo Starfighter. Nice looking chrome on that. Great little set. And of course the Snowspeeder. Now this is the old Snowspeeder, and yes, it is a little bit yellowed, but I still love it. I think it looks fantastic. Why the sets have to be spanking new. It's good to see sets sometimes of these builds would actually look a little bit used, a little bit true to world, a little bit battle damaged. And speaking of that, we'll go straight up the top here to the X-Wing. And that is a fantastic set. So of course that is the old one. And again, it's the same. I think it looks like it's seen a few battles. And the B-Wing. And of course the beautiful Y-Wing. And just talking of great looking angles, I do love this. I think that looks fantastic. And of course we have the Millennium Falcon, the new one. What a beast that is. Absolutely beautiful. And the Rebel Blockade runner. Another fantastic set. I think it's just great that we can get all around these sets and have a look at them from all angles. They really are spectacular. And then we'll head over to the next unit, and we'll go up first. So at the top here we have the Death Star 2 and the Imperial shuttle. So the Death Star 2, that is absolutely fantastic. Both of these sets are just incredible. Just really love that Death Star. And the shuttle. Another great looking set. Really special they are. And coming down we have the Slave 1. Another great set. They're all great sets, aren't they? What am I saying? And Yoda. It's cool. We've got BB-8, which is another recent addition. Finally got round to building BB-8. What's he think about that? Yeah, he likes that. He thinks that's pretty cool. And R2-D2. It's pretty fantastic, aren't they? And this is the old Falcon. And if we go along, actually we might just drop down. So here's a few more sets I've still got to build. So I've still got the Sandcrawler, Red 5 X-Wing, and the new Snowspeeder to build. And on this cabinet here, it's really just going away from Star Wars a little bit, and we have the Helicarrier. Great set, that one. And moving up, we have Serenity, which of course is a custom designed build. I got the instructions for, and I love it. Absolutely love it. It's not the best design, I have talked about that in other videos, but it does look dope. And moving along, got some DC, and love these, love all of these. Love looking at this Batmobile. Very, very cool. And of course the tumbler. Very special, that one. And then I did bricklink the parts for the Batpod. Just had to add the Batpod as well. So let's swing around and look at these. Looking great from the back. And up to the Death Star. Just something about that Death Star, just absolutely love it. Some of the detail there of the Slave One. Back of Yoda, that's not so great. And that is my UCS collection. So what do you reckon? Was it worth the wait? Has been a while, hasn't it? A good look at that cabinet there. There's two cabinets. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. So anything you've got to say, put it in the comments. I love reading your comments. I'm sure other people enjoy reading your comments as well. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, that would be fantastic. Don't forget, check the description down below. You'll find all sorts of information in there. Follow me on Instagram at DownUnder. And as always, appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.